Christopher Horn. Like I said, I am all alone today. Zach's at home sick. But we've had a very, very interesting, fun, and enjoyable time here today. We had Nick Papagmi on in the first segment. And then we had McFarland football coach Casey Quinn just taking over for the Cougars, and athletic director Justin Derrick on the second segment. And then we just had that fun and interesting segment with the BHS soccer players. Archie Park's always fun to be around, and his son Mason and Jose Lara on the show. So next week we'll be back. A reminder, if you guys haven't watched the show already, I do a nightly show called BVarsity Nightly. I run it about 10:30 Tuesday through Friday night. It's about a 5-minute segment, and I'm out at a game each and every night. I'll come back with video highlights of that game, and then we will go through a full scoreboard of all the action in Kern County each and every night right here at Bakersfield.com. You can watch the link and enjoy the show if you guys so be. Tonight we'll be at BHS as the Drillers hosting Liberty in a huge Southwest Yosemite League boys basketball game. Both teams undefeated. BHS headed up by Xavier Esquivel, averaging 20 points a game for the Drillers. Ronnie Stapp seemed to be back full strength after that knee injury kept him out for over a year, so he's back at full strength. Jeremiah Dickerson, Taj Wright, Shane Jones, great team for BHS. They're hosting Liberty, who is led by another great senior, Anais Madrano, averaging 22 points a game, and super sophomore Isaiah Hill, along with Samir Gill and others. So that's another great match tonight, BHS. We'll have those highlights for you on BVarsity Nightly tonight, and then tomorrow, a big doubleheader. Independence versus Ridgeview in boys and girls basketball. All four of those teams 4-0 in the South Yosemite League. That doubleheader starts tomorrow at 5:15 at Ridgeview with the girls game. So you got 4-0 Independence at 4-0 Ridgeview in both of those games at 5:15 for the girls, and then at 6:30 for the boys. So we'll have both of those games right here at BVarsity Nightly, so you won't want to miss that action. We've gone through soccer. We've gone through basketball. Let's go through wrestling. Yesterday over at Centennial, the SWYL had their big annual dual meet where they do 4 of the 5 rounds that they have. They do them all in one day, so it's pretty incredible when you look at it. It's one of those deals where there is very much a top heaviness to the SWIL with BHS and Frontier. BHS state ranked number 6, I believe, right now by the Cal Wrestler, and Frontier, who was state ranked at the beginning of the season before Jay Nabis moved down to San Diego, is now at Rancho Bernardo, but still the Titans, a very good team. And then Centennial, a team that is really kind of making some waves. They went 3-2 yesterday. Both the Drillers and Frontier went 4-0. Finished up. Liberty went 2-3. Stockdale went 1-4, and Garces went winless. But they do have one great wrestler, Isaiah Martin, at 182 pounds, a junior. You know him on the football field as a running back for the Rams. He's very good. Let's run through kind of an overview right now of who to look for in wrestling as we gear up. The postseason is just a week and a half away. Before we do that, actually, let's remind you next Wednesday at BHS, Frontier and BHS have their duel. That'll be at 6 o'clock at BHS. We'll have all that action for you on the show next Wednesday. That's going to be a big one, probably the second or third biggest dual meet in Central Valley, other than maybe Buchanan Clovis and maybe whomever Clovis North plays between Buchanan and Clovis. So it'll be a lot of fun. Let's run through right now. Cole Reyes, the sophomore out of Frontier, is the top-ranked Central Section wrestler at 106 pounds. He's ranked in the top 5 in the state, so he has a great chance to make it to state this year. When you run through it, we move down, and you look at Johnny Maldonado is 5th ranked at 120 pounds. He's out of Liberty at 120 pounds. Ryan Morphus, the sophomore at the Frontier, he's ranked 7th in the Central Section. We get a little bit higher. Here we go. Elijah Ozuna at 132 pounds, a senior at a Frontier, number 2 ranked behind Gary Joint of Lemoore at 138 pounds. JJ Figueroa right now ranked 2nd in the Valley behind Brent Villarreal from Buchanan. And then 145 pounds, Navante Demison is the top-ranked 145-pounder, not only in the Central Section, but in the state, the defending 138-pound state champ. He's looking to defend his state championship and go for a second one come March 4th at Rabobank Arena. Jonathan Garcia at a Frontier, number 2 ranked at 152 pounds. And then he's out of Ridgeview. If I didn't say that already, I apologize. Go down, Ricardo Gonzalez, ranked number 3rd in the Central Section at 160 pounds at And then we move up to 182 Sam Lorera out of BHS. We had some video of him on the highlight show last night on BVarsity Nightly. He's ranked number 2 in the section at 182 pounds. And then Nick Maiden, the junior out of Stockdale and cousin of Isaiah Martin, he's ranked number 3. And then Jeremy Moss in there at 6th in the section, and Martin ranked 8th at 182. So 182 really Kern County centric in it. Adrian Godinez, the great wrestler out of Foothill, he's ranked number 2 at 195. And then you go up to the heavyweights. Brett Schuler, the top wrestler in Kern County, he's ranked 5th, the senior out of BCHS. So that's all we have for you tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow. Zach, hopefully rest up. We'll have you back next week. And don't forget, BVarsity Nightly tonight, 10:30, BHS hosting Liberty and Southwest Assembly League boys soccer for Nick Papagni, the Pag Meter, Casey Quinn and Justin Derrick from McFarland, and the boys soccer team, Jose Lara, Mesa Parks, the head coach, Archie Parks from BHS. We thank you. For Chris McCullough, my director. Zach, we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll be back here next week. And don't forget, BVarsity Nightly tonight. I'm Trevor Horn. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one.
Is looking deep down the left side. Mendeville into the end zone. Touchdown! To the house, and the players streaming from the sideline to celebrate with 7